Hello and welcome. You're here with Miss Libby Rose. Hello. And thank you so much to those that came along to the live Q&A session with me this morning for the Sewing for Confidence Club. Thank you. And for those that couldn't make it, I know I got some messages through to say that you couldn't come to the session. And I just wanted to give a quick recap of how we went with that. And I'll give you little snippets. There was more discussion in there as well. So I won't share that totally, but I'll just share a few little snippets. But I'll give you the lowdown from me. So the Sewing for Confidence there is 3 levels. There's Sewing for Confidence Beginners, In-Betweeners and Intermediates. Now the beginners we learn all about the sewing machine. So I do go through maintenance of the sewing machine as well, and learning about the needles and feet and different parts of the machine and getting into the nitty-gritty there really. Now all of these courses go on for 6 months. Now I was going to cram this into a 6-week course, but I thought really especially when you're doing stuff online and you've got time at home to do it, sometimes that trying to cram it in, and then every week I'm like giving you a call and saying like, hi, how did you get on with the content? Quick, okay, next. So I thought if you've got a month to do the content and then the following month you get new stuff through, it just makes it a lot nicer and a lot easier for everyone and for me too. So we go, so going back to the Sewing for Confidence Beginners, we start off, so the first month is all about the sewing machine, looking after your machine, needles, feet, different bits and pieces, doing some exercises with that, and that really is for real beginners too. So if I do like to go all the way back to that. So even if you have done some stuff before and you want to do the beginners, that first month it will be along those sort of lines, talking about stitches and stuff as well. And then the second month we go into zips, bags, purses, do some little bits and pieces like that, some fun stuff and just some things that you can make up. Then we go into the third month and you're going to do the made to measure wrap skirt. Now some of you might have done the wrap skirt with me before, and that's just a quick and easy make that I did for Hobbycraft and that we do with Fat Quarters and we do on the Pink Sewing Bus. It's a great one, but you're just using panels that I have created. So doing a made to measure wrap skirt is different again. So that is, you learn to just measure yourself. So it's basic measuring up for a skirt, but then you create that into panels that will fit you nicely for a wrap skirt. And then we go on to the child's dress with applique. So it's quite, and you learn about applique as well, and so we talk about the applique foot. So that's quite a nice course to do. They're all nice courses actually, what am I saying? So then there is the in-betweeners. So you could go and do the in-betweeners, which we do. We start off with learning about the sewing machine and the overlocker. I'm just going to quickly just rustle back here because I want to make sure that I get all of the bits in there. Yes. So you're doing you're starting off in betweeners with the overlocker versus the sewing machine. And so you learn like, okay, do I need an overlocker? Or I bought an overlocker, but why? So I'll just talk to you about bits and pieces like that. We do a lot of stuff. Well, I do a lot of stuff with stretch with my overlocker. And really, I mean, I'm industry based. Like I used to run my own little fashion business and stuff, so it was really imperative for me to have an overlocker, for edging and for like also for quickness as well. Like the girls were able to just like run stuff up a lot quicker putting it through the overlocker, especially like stretchy and just sort of jersey fun stuff. But it doesn't mean that your sewing machine's not useful as well. I know a lot of sometimes my students have bought an overlocker and they're just like, push the machine to the side, that's it, everything's going through the overlocker. But then you get to a nice easy meet. I mean, that's like anything, isn't it? When you get something new, you're like, oh, everything's just doing with that. I know that I did that with the embroidery machine. when I first had the embroidery machine, everything was embroidery, and now it's calmed down and I still do embroidery, but it's not like the whole world is revolved around embroidery. So so we talk about overlocker versus sewing machine. Then we do a made to measure skirt. Now this is different to the wrap skirt. skirt, because you're doing a skirt with darts and a zip, so you can have that as a straight skirt or pencil skirt. You learn to draw your own pattern, so you can draw your own pattern, and then with those skills you can go on and learn those skills for other people as well. So you can do made to measure skirts for all your mates, if you like, or don't mention it because they'll all be knocking on the door. So then we go into doing a top as well, and then we start looking at the jersey. So we look at making a stretch top and doing that into jersey. I'm not reading, well, I am reading notes, but it's just to make sure that I get all of the weeks correct for the right levels, because then we go to Sewing for Confidence in intermediates. It's not in betweeners, it's intermediates, and that one is really for people that are, you know, into their sewing. You learn to measure up for leisure trousers. Now, you might have done the leggings with me before, and that's what we were saying on the Q&A. That's fine. So it is really similar to the pattern that we've made for leggings, but this is the leisure trouser pattern. So you can make it into yoga pants, and then we create that into the culottes pattern. So the culottes got pockets, and you're going to create that as well in the following month. Then we go and, oh, you do a dress toile as well, my goodness. Yeah, you do a dress toile. So you learn to measure yourself up, and we do quite a basic dress toile, but you can change that and change the shape, and I'll show you how to do different lines and facings and things like that for it. That's no mean feat. That is quite a challenge, but it's a good one. You know, it's a really fun one, and you've got time as well, and you do a design hack for that as well, so you can do a design hack in the styling of the dress. Now, how does this work? So you've got 3 levels: beginners, in-betweeners and intermediates. Then you can choose which level you want to do. So there's all 6-month courses, so you could choose like the basic package, which is just choose one course. So say you want to do beginners, you want to do like keep running that for 6 months, or you can run it for 3 months if you want, however many months you want to do, and that is $29.99 a month. So that's it. You get one, you get a Facebook group, you get Q&As with me twice a month, but they are, so like they're similar. So I've done one on a Wednesday at 6 o'clock and one on a Saturday at 10 o'clock. Now they're all recorded, so not for everyone, but for everyone in the Sewing for Confidence group. So, you know, I'm not going to post them on Facebook and stuff, so you can ask whatever you like, and that's only, it's, you know, and it's helpful for the group to see them too, so I will record them, but I won't like plaster them out everywhere so that the whole world can see. It's just for the Sewing for Confidence group people. So you get those, and that's, I've done one on Wednesday and one on Saturday, because some people are available on Saturday, some people are available on Wednesday. If you're available for both, then that's cool too. But you might not always have questions, so they'll be recorded and they'll be sent to you. And the Facebook group as well was a really good one for asking questions and just putting in your mates in there too. So that's choosing one, and that's that. If you go to the second version, there is, so this is like a one-up, it's $49.99 a month. You can have 2 levels. So if you want to do in-betweeners and intermediates at the same time, or beginners and in-betweeners at the same time, you can have that. So it's 2 levels, and that's $49.99 a month. And you get some extra bonuses in there as well. These are all listed out on the page that I'll just give you the link to in a sec. Then you've got the like pro version, which is $69.99 a month, but you get all 3 levels, and you get a one-on-one with me in the month as well. So we'll just work out like what date works for you best, and me too, because I'm not always available too. But yeah, so we'll get a nice time in, and then you just get a bit of time with me, just one-on-one. We can just have a chat, anything you want to talk about. Well, not anything. Maybe you'll talk about life, but especially with sewing, you get a one-on-one with me too, which is a great little bonus in there. So they're the 3 levels. Now, as a bonus, just until Tuesday, so all of this is going properly live on Tuesday. So even if you sign up today, your course won't actually start till Tuesday, and then your payments will just go reoccurring as of Tuesday's date. Now, as a cheeky little bonus, you get £10 off your first month, but you have to sign up before Tuesday, and I think I'm going to close it at like 8 o'clock on Tuesday, just to let everybody get back from Easter break and stuff. Now that is, if you go to the link at misslibbyrose.com/sewing for confidence. Okay, there's another page that's sewing confidence, and that's still got all the same literature on there. But if you go to sewing for confidence on that page and you click on the level that you want to do, that will take you through to the PayPal checkout, and it will take £10 off your first month. So whichever level you choose, it will take £10 off your first month. And that's just a little bonus from me to you, and just to say welcome and, you know, thank you so much for being interested and wanting to come on board. Now, you can cancel at any time. You don't have to do the full 6 months if you don't want to, but you will need to see out your month. So, you know, you can't kind of just like cancel halfway through and then stop content and stuff, because that just gets too messy for me. And also, I want you to have the very best that you can. So if you know that you're not going to be able to go on like after any of your months, just do it before your month ends. Yeah, and I'd really love to see you on board. And I'll close all of those bonuses and stuff down on Tuesday at 8, just to get everybody back from Easter and stuff. But yeah, I would really love to see you on the course. And bye for now.